Soldiers are on the day off, and one says to the other, you know, General Arnold is the general most likely to stage a coup and declare himself president. He's been working us overtime, stealing mail, hijacking America's lifelines. He's even got his hand in that those dangerous Middle Eastern brothers of the Mormons in Utah on American soil. You know, we could put out a video about what he does. We should. He's committing treason. And no one would know it was us who put it out. And the other one said, well, yeah, I don't know about that. And then he gets a call. It's his mom. Yeah, his grandma was on the general's list, and she's in the hospital long term because paramedics didn't get there quickly. Father Olfactory is up at the front of the church, and he's trying to tell his parishioners something, but this very loud decibel law breaking backup noise is stopping him from doing that. So he has somebody go outside and check on it, and yes, it's Spectrum. Spectrum is AT&T, but AT&T has bought Spectrum, apparently to conduct harassment techniques against me, MELTON, in a wheelchair here, as well as 4 or 5, maybe more than that, within earshot. They have the ability to turn that noise off. They don't do that because they're conducting political and religious censorship. So Father Olfactory has the CEO's number on the back of those new 5s, hands them out and tells all of them in the pews there, call up AT&T's executive, call up a general or two, and ask, when else will my phone not be allowed to work? What's your part in that? While you have them on speakerphone, try to call me. MELTON. That's my contact in the imagery here. Now, 1911 Flight 93 checking over a decade of asking. That's a lot of mass censorship. Conducted without fear of being covered by the even news. We the people must be the even news. Get that on video. Whatever AT&T says about their dangerous, compromising America's security, censorship, post. We the people must be the reporters. They're not doing their jobs. Good news is you can do it with your phone. Phone's making this video. The general is carrying on something fierce. He's saying, get me out of here, private. And the private's, you know, fumbling for those keys. General's in the brick. Then that other general shows up and says, no can do. Calls him by his first name, not general. He says, you should have thought about that before you were such an obvious lapdog of foreign interests in America. Yeah, like the Mormons. You should have thought of that before. AT&T got to that point being so obvious. Not one 9/11 Flight 93 taking over a decade of asking. I'm MELTON. Look for the generals' 5s, the bad ones. And check and post and 5 with them via speakerphone. See a helicopter? 9/11 Flight 93 check and post and 5 for your kids. That's their lifeline. Especially if you're one of the 150 million subscribers to AT&T. You ask them, as you have their executives on speakerphone. You ask them, why can't I reach MELTON? When else will your political, religious, and business censorship be stopping my lifeline? AT&T. Oh, AT&T uses Spectrum next door to conduct harassment techniques. Noise harassment. All you need to know about is your phone not working as you try to call me, and those who are hijacking your calls to me are worried enough about getting caught for their crimes to alter phone records to cover them up. Get that on video. Ruby, I got your contact image.
Or you can bring me your favorite flower and I can turn it into a contact image. Or I can say whatever you want. Plenty of space down there to put whatever you want. I'm Melton. Try to call me Ruby. 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your contact image. Come see me in person. Yeah, right there. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California 90065. Come get your flower imagery. Sarge runs up to the general and he tells him America's phones have been shut down. And the general says, yeah, I warned them about that AT&T monopoly with the political, religious, and business censorship. Where's the colonel? And Sarge says, he's in town. I can't get him on the phone. He says, let's go to the Eye in the Sky control room. Sarge and the general go there, and yeah, they look in on Utah, and they're going out in all directions across America is, yes, all those Muslim brothers with the Mormons, the Mormon cult. I'm Melton, checking post and file. Certify your mail as well, not one in a decade, guys. Melton's flower imagery makes for some good contact imagery. I see my contact, my name, my website, my address. Think yours. Then try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your contact image. Trees also make for some good contact imagery. Skylines, clouds. Take your pick. You're going to find something you like in 28,000 examples of Melton's graphic art. So, check them out. And daffodilia.blogspot.com, DAFFODILIA, blogspot.com. Follow the links. You get a whole bunch of these to download and print out. Do that. Come see me in person, because the devil steals your calls. So you get your photo, your car, your friends, your flowers, your skyline designed into an image in person. The way to get things done when the devil is stealing your calls. Melton's my skyline imagery prepared as 4x6 photos. Have to print them out as 4x6 photos. That's what the little blue outline there is for. Keep the photo printer from cropping off some of the photo or some of the graphic art. Check out the skyline imagery on my sites. I'm looking for one right now. I got some on MySpace. I don't know if you can download from MySpace as the 4x6 photos or not. But check it out. You're going to find something you like in 28,000 graphic art photos. Oh, price complex links. There's a good place to find links to my graphic art photos. Cloud imagery, skyline imagery, shadow imagery. You're going to find something you like. Print me out, laminate a couple of paper clips, and I'm keeping you company on that desk, on that nightstand, on that tabletop. Backup noise turned off on that one. The big one. I'm assuming that's him with a quick beep there. Make that video of you calling up AT&T and asking why they are openly and tauntingly. About 8 or 9 times I've seen this in the past week and a half, and not all that much before that, at least not all together. They're taunting me, Melton, man in a wheelchair. AT&T's Randall Stevenson, all AT&T with their 150 million folks paying them money to be a phone company, are conducting harassment techniques with that company. Check and post 5 in front of them.
Tommy is the no-arm Chinese fella. His boss Wu told him to stick his right arm into a wood chipper. He did that. And yes, Lefty, the left arm, wisely jumped off, leaving him with no arms but a promotion. And he's just got done with work. He's a manager now, and he goes out, takes his briefcase with, because he's got his unicycle in this really big briefcase, and he opens it up, takes the unicycle out. Yeah, it hurts his teeth to drive, because all he's got to do is his mouth to steer with, so he uses the unicycle. He gets up on that unicycle and he's got very good balance, doesn't need the bicycle, but he does need somebody to pick up the briefcase, and he's trying to tell folks to do that, and all they do is clap and put money in that briefcase. So he's a little late. His cat is cold when he gets home, but he's got a little extra cash. Tommy is the no-arm Chinese fella. No arms at all, and he goes to his AA meeting at the bar. Amputees Anonymous. And he's gotten back from Al's bar. He crossed through the doggy door. It's easier than getting the key out and opening up the door. And he sits down in the recliner, and Rhea, his girlfriend, comes up and she says, "Why aren't you watching TV? Stooges." And Tommy tells her all about the new member of AA, Amputees Anonymous, missing her nose, Allie. And Rhea says, "Oh, that's terrible. She's never going to be able to smell those beautiful flowers again." And Tommy says, "Yeah, and she's never ever going to have another booger." Here are my Tommies on youtube.com/Melton4Imagery, MELTON 4, the number 4, the digit 4, imagery, IMAGERY. These are the joined videos. I already got a lot of 2018 as far as what I was going to put there. The more imagery, and I got my imagery in my Tommies. So if you don't like my Tommies, you think they're a mean cartoon, just mute and enjoy. You'll get a handsome bald guy in there every once in a while. I don't have much of these here, just the Flight 93 checks. Remember to do that. 424-229-4140. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me. You get phone gate. Here AT&T using Spectrum, one of their small companies, to actively participate in America's hijacked lifelines, harassment of one man working alone. One man in his wheelchair working alone. 9/11 Flight 93 check and posting 5, with all generals, all colonels in the military, all of AT&T's executives, including Randall Stevenson, the CEO. Make that video of America's Hijacked Lifelines. You can find these through vote-truth.blogspot.com, as well as some of those other sites. Follow the links. And you ask that general. John Melton Brady has been asking for 9/11 Flight 93 checks for over a decade without getting one. Are you involved in that, or are you incompetent? Incompetent, get him out. Involved, he's committing treason. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to tell parables. And I'm telling you truth about your hijacked lifelines. It's done. for political, business, and also religious censorship reasons. Make a video of it right now. You have no idea when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So get it on video. Those stealing your calls to me are worried enough about getting caught for their crimes that they are altering phone records to cover them up. You get that on video. Hussein's, Trump's, and AT&T's phone game.
A flicker taunting a man in a wheelchair whose livelihood they are a part of hijacking. They're paid good money to back up unlimited, is what they said. So 9/11 is different with me because I'm telling you how to check your lifelines. Get auto flicker. On the phone, speakerphone, try to call me, 424-229-4140, and you ask them, why are you taking money from a man in a wheelchair and not providing the service you promised him? What is your part in America's hijacked lifelines? Get their reaction to the post. And yes, that's my general and my AT&T active participants in America's hijacked lifelines. Get them on speakerphone as well. AT&T's, whenever you hear the backup noise from next door, that's AT&T's spectrum conducting religious and political and business censorship the same way. That's a few days back, isn't it? And that's them taunting me, a man in a wheelchair, and being in the way of truth about your hijacked lifeline. So that's personal with you. So you call them up and you ask them, are you part of AT&T hijacking lifelines? Why are you doing this? Flicker. Are you simply committing fraud, or are you part of America's hijacked lifelines? Get the reaction, because this is very obvious, isn't it? Semper Fi, aim high, fly, fly, win. This we will defend America from traitors taking part in America's hijacked lifelines. Some yellow star flower imagery today. Forever flower imagery. I'm Melton. See my name, think yours. Girls, see your favorite flower in place of these. Try to call me, 424-229-4140. See the devil stealing your imagery. Come see me in person. 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, Apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. Let me put your contact right there. Make for a nice 4x6 photo, laminate, hand it to your friends, email it, text it, 2 to a 4x6 print or 4 to a 4x6 print. Nice driver's license size contact. Come see me in person to get it. I'm Melton. The John Melton Brady, son of Carpenter Mary. Daddy Carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom Mary Ann. Son of Carpenter Mary, I get to tell parables. And this is what I call my portfolio YouTube. I try and focus on the imagery with this one. I put a few 93 checks because that's America's hijacked lifelines. Make a video of that. Try to call me right now. You got the timestamp on your phone, got the number dialed. Certify your mail to me too. No certified mail about the 93 checks in over a decade of asking. No FedEx, no UPS, and of course no calls. Those stealing your calls to me are worried enough about their crimes to alter phone records to cover them up. Get that on video. And anyone, generals or AT&T, who doesn't know about 9/11 Flight 93 checks is involved or incompetent. Here is Siren. Make a video of America's hijacked lifelines. Whatever boring thing you get when you don't get me, Melton. 424-229-4140. It's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics, so get it on video. Timestamp on your phone, number dialed, whatever you get. When you get that calling up countless other customers, that's your Gates livelihood. So get it on video. And yeah, get truth out there. Tell everyone about their hijack lifelines. Make that video if you call to AT&T. They handle 150 million phones. So ask them why yours is not working as you try to call me. Get it on video. And when else it won't be allowed to work. Those altering phone records worried about their crimes tells you something. Certified mail as well, it gets stolen. Make a video of it first. FedEx, UPS, any private carrier. Phone gate, have it on your phone in a video of someone else's phone being hijacked. We got to take America back. See a helicopter? Document AT&T. Threat to American security. I've been asking for a 9/11 Flight 93 check for over a decade, and AT&T has gotten to the point where, yeah, they bought out Spectrum and using Spectrum to harass a man in a wheelchair, as well as 4 different apartment complexes to do so. Make that video of you calling up Randall Stevenson, the CEO of AT&T, and all executives, and ask him, why isn't my phone working? This is my wife's phone, my friend's phone, daughter's phone. 424-229-4140. Not one 9/11 Flight 93 check in a decade of asking, guys. Make that video of whatever you get. When you don't get me, tell everyone else to make that video too, in front of Randall. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter and Mary. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I'm the son of carpenter Mary. I get to tell parables. And I'm growing a new pair of eyes, doing a little genetic carpentry as the son of a carpenter and Mary. You can check out a lot of eye imagery at Daffodilia. There, the website. All the links. The boxes to the right of the heart. And you'll find 28,000 in 2 different places. In a Flickr, which I may have to change to someplace else if I can find another place, and a Google Drive. Download, print out what you like. You'll find something like 28,000. And yes, that censorship you see when you try to call me, 424-229-4140. It's religious censorship. Try to call me to tell me about a great place to build Jesus' immaculate house, or tell me what you believe. See the devil. 27. Stealing your call. And yeah, that's lifeline censorship, no matter if it's political, business, or religious censorship. It is lifeline censorship. Get it on video. The wolves hijacking the sheep. Lifelines. I'm Melton, and this is my phone videos and photos for today. A whole lot of AT&T harassment videos, because it's constant. They can turn off the noise that they use 24/7 to harass a man in a wheelchair telling the truth about their hijacked lifelines, easily documented truth. Make that video right now, 424-229-4140, of your hijacked lifeline, your family's hijacked lifeline. America's compromised security because of AT&T, the monopoly, conducting political and religious and business censorship. Not one 9/11 Flight 93 check in over a decade of asking, guys. Those stealing your calls to me are worried enough about getting caught for their treasonous crimes that they are altering phone records to cover it up. Get PhoneGate on video. AT&T's PhoneGate. Mormons PhoneGate. I see a lot of them around. Make that video. Trump's PhoneGate. Hussein's PhoneGate. It's up to you. Call it what you want, but make that video of your hijacked lifelines. You try to call me, 424-229-4140. Certified mail as well. Make a video before you send it. It's going to be stolen. Be the reporter. Post that video of you stolen. Call to me. Our hijacked lifelines, America's.